When the sun rises from the east, it energizes the mankind with its inspirational rays. Today, in 2007 AD, when the life is traversing on the fast tracks with all the luxuries of life, we seldom ponder over the fact that how did all this came into existence. Though history would say, necessity is the mother of invention. In fact, it was those few individuals who took onto their shoulders to create and recreate the history, and thereby today where we are, providing us an identity. In the next few moments, you're going to be enthralled by an experience of an age that was though bygone, has shaped our present and perhaps the future too. The historical city of Ahmedabad. The city till date had witnessed a marvelous evolution of a bygone era into a glittering future waiting at the doorstep. It was the beginning of the golden history when in 1411 Sultan Ahmed Shah renamed Karnavati as Ahmedabad and established it as his capital. Ahmedabad was the capital of the Sultanate for 162 years. That is from 1411 to 1573. Ahmedabad developed as a major trading center and flourished economically. An economically, progressively city developed, but naturally into a city where traders, artisans and craftsmen settled, and thus unique monuments such as the shaking minarets, Rani Sipri Mosque, Sarkhej Roza, Adalaj Bagh, Siddhi Sayyad Jali and many more such inspiring monuments were erected. The skyline boasted of a 1,000 minarets, reaching for the skies, and historians compared Ahmedabad's beauty to cities like London and Paris. Today, Ahmedabad is one of the fastest developing cities in India, with large roads and notable architecture. This city was originally built on the banks of the river Sabarmati, but it has expanded since. The famine of 1630 and the rule of the Peshwa and Gaikwad virtually destroyed the city. The British East India Company took over the city in 1818. A military cantonment was established in 1824, a municipal government in 1858, and a rail link between Ahmedabad and Bombay in 1864. Ahmedabad grew rapidly, becoming an important center of trade and textile manufacturing. In fact, the credit of the growth of this magnificent city mainly goes to the city lords or Mahajans, who played a pivotal role in shaping the city's future, bringing in India's principal industrial revolution, so that the city was rightly christened as the Manchester of India. Ahmedabad textile industry is 150 years old. It is one of the oldest industries in India and one of the largest in the organized sector. The growth of Ahmedabad city can be linked to the growth of textile, particularly cotton textile. The first industrial foray happened in 1858 in the field of textile, with founding of first textile mill by Ranchodla. Seeing the success of this venture, many others threw in their lot, and several individuals ventured into manufacturing. Rao Bahadur Bechardas, Mangaldas Girdardas, Mansukbai Bhagubai, Mafatlal Chandulal, and many more such dynamic leaders' contribution resulted into metamorphosis of this oldest and noblest profession of mankind. With the spectre of the war looming over Europe, major textile focus turned towards the east, and this gave impetus to the fledgling textile industry. More and more manufacturing and processing capacities came up, and the Ahmedabad skyline was dotted with the chimneys of textile units, which gave it the distinction of being called the Manchester of the East. By the middle of 20th centenary, Ahmedabad had 74 mills, which constituted a major source of livelihood for the city dwellers. The success of these textile units paved the way for further development of textile industries of Ahmedabad in 19th century, and as a result, past glory lost was regained, and subsequently it acted as a catalyst for the development of chemical, pharmaceuticals, soaps and detergents, engineering and many more industry, and as a result today it has earned mega city status. Thus, today after 150 years, a unique milestone awaits the 2007 since revolt and development of textile industries in Ahmedabad. It is the year to pay homage to these visionaries that shape the future of the city we are so proud of. With their newfound prosperity, these Mahajans, as they came to be known, gave equal attention to the setting up of great institutions of education and social service, as the likes of Gujarat College, Mahalakshmi Training College for Women, Bechar Das Dispensary, Ahmedabad Education Society, Indian Institute of Management, Physical Research Laboratory, Atira, etc. came up. These unique centers of excellence added to the glory of the city and made it a much sought after place to be in. When we see Atma Building or IIM, a thought comes to our mind about that beautiful design and contemporary look, which is the outcome of selfless dedication by the then Mahajan. We request our Augustus gathering here to construct a beautiful museum and a conventional center in the fond memory of those doyens, political and cultural leaders who have contributed immensely in the development of our great city through beautiful abstract contemporary center by world-class renowned architects. People can enjoy, relax and exchange ideas, have sumptuous satisfying meal, and at the same time can have glimpses of our great heritage of our wonderful city in an entertaining fashion. What better location than the Bechar Das Spinning and Weaving Mills compound on the banks of the Sabarmati and centrally located, a gateway connecting the old and new city near Victoria Garden. What better homage to one of the sculptures of the development of the city, Rav Bahadur Sheth Bechar Das Lashkari. It plans to build a textile museum and a trade industry convention center so that the wisdom of the past and globalization of the present can evolve the possibility of a wonderful future. The monumental heritage would encompass a vibrant center of business and commerce that would be a platform for an end-to-end intellectual capital for the textile and other trade bodies, forming the backbone of the industry success in the city of Ahmedabad. It will sit like a jewel amongst the other buildings that will come up along the riverfront project, a proud testimony of our great heritage. This would open all the doors of the triumph for the city in the near future, opening all the vistas where the city dwellers, aspired by the bright rays of the sun, sing the hymn of taking this legacy of prosperity ahead, sharing growth and showering happiness to others, and rewriting again a history of perhaps new Ahmedabad.